For the first time in years, India has completely dropped out of the world's top 100 stock market list. And it's all because of massive global craze for artificial intelligence. But don't panic just yet. While foreign investors are running away, local Indian investors just did something mind-blowing to save the markets. Ola Electric is up a massive 120% in 3 months, and TCS just gave a huge warning about AI and future hiring. Welcome back to Stock Market Meridian for your June 9, 2026 post-market report video. Today markets are opened with slight gap up and closed in green. From opening to 11:30 am, there is a significant downside push in markets. But after the 11:30 am, they started recovering from lows and closed at above 0.5%. First, let's see the geopolitical updates. Trump is saying in next 2 days peace deal with Iran is going to done, and Iran is agreeing US terms. Also, Trump said that he has discussed with Netanyahu regarding the peace deal and ceasefire. Also said that Israel also wanted to end the war as soon as possible. But this type of statements are becoming very common. Markets will only take this serious when things are actually done. And a massive shift is happening in global stock markets. For the first time in years, not a single Indian company is in the top 10 list for the MSCI Emerging Markets Index, or not even in the world's top 100 list. It's all because of a massive global craze for artificial intelligence stocks. Global investors are moving huge amount of cash away from traditional giants like Reliance Industries and HDFC Bank and infusing it directly into tech companies that fuel artificial intelligence. Right now, chip makers from Taiwan and South Korea, along with Chinese tech giants, are totally dominating the index. In fact, India's overall weight in the index has slid down to 6 years low of 10.8%. On the other side, foreign money is rushing into India at an unbelievable speed. Foreign portfolio investors have just infused an extra 8,794 crores rupees into special type of Indian government bonds called FAR Securities. This is because of smart government policy move. India recently offered tax exemption on this investment. By removing this tax, India made its government bonds much more attractive and profitable for foreign investors. This massive rush of cash gives a big boost to the Indian economy and shows that global investors have huge trust in India's financial future. But Indian government need to focus on FIS equity outflow also, because when FIS will stop selling in equities and started buying, then only Indian markets will completely get recovered. But here the interesting part is the massive tug of war is happening on Dalal Street right now. While foreign investors are running away from the Indian stocks, local Indian investors are stepping up big time to save the markets. Let's look at the incredible numbers from the last 5 months. Local Indian institutions known as DIS are incredibly bullish. They have infused a mind-blowing 4,16,000 crores into the Indian shares. On the flip side, foreign institutional investors have completely panicked and sell off around 2,70,000 crore rupees worth of Indian stocks. What does this mean? It shows that the Indian stock market no longer depends entirely on foreign cash to survive. Local money is keeping the system rock solid. And coming to the company's update, Ola Electric shares are on an absolute bullish rally today. The stock jumped around another 10% and at the end of the day closed at above 5.8%, continuing a massive rally that has shocked the market. The stock has surged nearly 120% in just 3 months from the record low of 21.2 rupees per share. Shares hit 49.05 rupees on today, which is their highest level since November last year. This brings the company's total market value to around 22,465 crore rupees. But here is the catch is, even with this massive jump, the shares are still over 31% below their highest point of the year since listing. Experts says this is a great recovery, but they warn that the company needs steady sales numbers to keep this growth going. What do you think about Ola Electric's comeback? Tell us below in comment section. Guys, if you think this video is informative, then please hit the like button right now. And remember that I upload pre-market video every single morning before the market opens and post-market video right after the close in the evening. Please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Next, the Supreme Court of India has just delivered a major ruling in the Jindal Polyfilms case. The Supreme Court has completely set aside the earlier order passed by the NCLT and NCLAT, which had initially admitted a class action suit against the company. So what happens now? Both Jindal Poly and its minority shareholders mutually agreed to step away from the NCLT route. Instead, they are moving to resolve their dispute through private arbitration. To lead this, the Supreme Court has officially appointed retired Chief Justice Mahindra Mohan Srivastava as the sole arbitrator. With this, the Supreme Court has officially disposes of Jindal Poly's appeal. Next, Adani Energy is making a massive move. The company has just signed a definitive agreement to acquire 100% equity shares of IntelliSmart Infrastructure, and the total value of this agreement is 3,050 crores. So, what exactly is IntelliSmart Infrastructure? Let me explain. They are a major player deeply engaged in implementing India's massive smart meter rollout program. By acquiring them, Adani Energy is heavily cementing its footprint in national digital power grid transformation. But it's not an absolute done deal just yet. The acquisition is still subjected to regulatory green light, specifically required antitrust approval from the Competition Commission of India. Next, the real estate giant Godrej Property has just smashed records by selling homes worth over 4,000 crore rupees during a single project launch. A massive rush came from the launch of their high anticipated project, Godrej Vanantara, located right in the tech capital of India, Bangalore. Demand of luxury and premium spaces in the city is clearly hitting record-breaking levels. This massive launch booking shows that the Indian premium housing market is an absolute bull run. The latest life insurance numbers for May month are officially out, and the industry is growing. Total new premium collection jumped over 5% compared to last year, hitting a massive 32,031 crores. But not every company had a great month. ICICI Prudential Life smashed it with a huge 13.8% growth to reach 1,603 crores. LIC also grew about 3.5%, collecting a massive 19,042 crores. And private insurers overall grow by nearly 8%. On the other side, HDFC Life dropped over 14% to 2,577 crores, and SBI Life fell nearly 10% to 2,668 crores. So, while a few top private brands saw a temporary dip, the overall insurance market is still moving upward. And did you observe today wires and cable segment stocks are fallen suddenly after 2:30 p.m.? Do you know the reason about it? Let me explain. Aditya Birla Group company Ultratech Cement is making a massive move into completely new market in wires and cable segment. To make this happen, the company's board has approved a huge investment of 1,800 crores. They are setting up a brand new manufacturing plant in Gujarat over the next 2 years. This plant is expected to start working by December 2026. Ultratech want to expand its footprints and become a one-stop shop for building materials through its building product divisions. This move significantly impact existing companies in the wires and cable segment. When Ultratech announced this entry, major stock prices in the sector crashed immediately due to fear of intense margin comparison and market share disruption. Polycab India has the current market leader. Along with the Polycab, AEI Industries, Havells India, RR Cable, Finolex Cables will also get impacted. Next, TCS, the company's chairman N. Chandrasekaran just announced in annual general meeting that TCS expect to have an equal number of AI workers and human employees. So, does this mean hiring will drop? The short answer is yes. TCS will not be hiring the massive number of people it. While some regular tasks are moving to AI, the company says brand new types of roles will be created where they will continue to hire. And he said AI is also bringing in huge money. TCS is currently pulling in an annualized $2.5 billion in AI revenue in a single quarter, and they expect that numbers to double or even triple soon. What do you think about these AI replacement tech jobs? Comment below and subscribe for more simple updates. Next, BSW Infrastructure has bagged a massive new project. The company received a formal letter of award to develop a major container terminal at the Kolkata port. This project takes place at the Netaji Subhash Dock. BSW will build 2 new container berths and take over 5 existing ones. Together, this berth will have the capacity to handle a 13 million tons of cargo every single year. This is a long-term win, giving JSW Infra the right to operate the terminal for the next 30 years. It's massively expanding their footprint on India's east coast. With this news, stock has reacted and rallied up above 5% today after 2:50 p.m. Next, ANR Constructions got a fresh order. The company has officially received a letter of award for a major new project. The multi-crore contract comes directly from the Malkajgiri Municipal Corporation in Telangana. This entire civil infrastructure development project boosted total value of 235 crores, providing a solid boost to the company's domestic order book. This steady stream of urban development orders showcases ANR's strong execution capability in regional infrastructure. Pure water and infrastructure player Vatek Wabag is making a massive waves internationally. Their company has bagged a massive large order in the Middle East. The mega contract is for the developing for Rajman Sewage biorefinery plant in the UAE. Wabag classifies a large order as on value anywhere between 250 crores to 600 crore rupees. This project significantly strengthens Vatek Wabag's market presence in the critical GCC region, solidifying them as go-to player for large-scale sustainable infrastructure. So those are the important updates you need to know. We'll meet you right here in the tomorrow's morning pre-market video. Until then, signing off. Bye bye. Jai Hind.